Hey, glad to see everybody. I'm coming here from Fort Myers today. I'm down visiting here Alternative Labs, which is, as you know, coupled with Valentis to manufacture some superb products. This facility here is really great. Maybe I get a chance to show you a bit of it a little bit later. But it's one of the reasons I am so pleased to be with Valentis. You know, I got a product here might have heard of, Emulin. This one's Emulin C. And, you know, this is like discovering a new vitamin. It's not just, we didn't just formulate it. We actually did research over about 10 years to come up with this product. We first, you know, I guess 2001 or so, I was with the Florida Department of Citrus, and we found out there was something in at least tropical fruits. So we didn't know at the time if it was on everything, but at least in citrus, there was something in there that was regulating sugar metabolism in your body, carbohydrate metabolism. And my partner and I, Daryl Thompson, we got together and figured out what it was. It took us around 10 years. And what we found out was there's a class of vitamins, just like a class of new vitamins. They're not in just citrus, but in all types of things, particularly in tropical things like tropical grapes, pineapples, even in sugarcane. There's a set of vitamins that regulate sugar metabolism in your body. We came up with this, discovered this class of vitamins, and then we did animal trials and human trials to see what was the actual effect on blood sugar metabolism. And we came up with Emulin. So what do you want to do with something like that? Well, the first thing we did is we went to the US FDA and said, hey, we've discovered some vitamins. And they said, well, you're a little bit too late, because in about 95, we've changed the rules that if you do discover any new vitamins, you're going to have to turn them into a drug or sell them as a supplement, and don't make any drug claims. Well, I'm basically a food scientist, you know, biochemist, a food scientist, a physiologist. And I said, this actually belongs in everyone's diet. This is not something like a drug. Everyone needs this. And we saw that a lot of the problems, such as inflammation and diabetes, all types of arthritis, they were linked back to not having enough of this in your diet. So we searched around the world. We looked at 2 or 3 companies. We had a couple of false starts. Actually, we were the #1 selling product in GNC back in 2012. And we finally were introduced to Valentis by Dory O'Neill. And so, you know, we got this guy here, Dave. He's a pretty cool character. And why don't you meet up with this guy and find out what's going on there and what you guys can do for each other. So we kind of tested the waters with we didn't know each other. He didn't know me, I didn't know him. We just kind of tested the waters, and the first thing we did is we came out with a product called 24/7 AM PM. And it was particularly to help with weight loss and to complement Valentis coffee line, their weight loss coffees. Complement it. Go with it. And if you didn't like coffee for some reason, you could take 24/7 and achieve a lot of the same results. We had a great success with that, and we got to know each other. And then the big decision came, and I said, Dave, I'd like you to handle this product for me, Emulin. This is our flagship product. It's a product everybody needs, not just, you don't take it because you got weight loss issues. Everybody needs it. It manages inflammation in your body, and it manages carbohydrate metabolism. Those are the 2 things it majorly does. And we've got 2 different formulas. We've got an Emulin C and an Emulin M. They both manage inflammation, are necessary to properly manage inflammation, and they both help manage sugars in your body. The difference is C is more to help you manage the sugar side, and M is more focused on the inflammation. So if you want to focus on supporting good blood sugar levels in your body, if that's your primary focus, then you should take the C. And if you are more interested in the inflammation side, still helping to manage sugars, but more interested on the other side, then you take the M. So Dave, what do you think about this product? And he said, well, you know, there's a lot of products in the world. Yeah, let's check it out. And so we started working with them, and we started talking to here at this laboratories facilities to alternative labs to see about manufacturing it for us and for worldwide distribution. And it really was like a marriage made in heaven. I think I've got the team here. I've got a team that I can trust. Valentis people are dynamic people, dynamos, and extremely trustworthy and very good character. This is really one of the things I was looking for. Plus, couple it with having a remarkable facility like this, and it's really an amazing story. So we have Emulin. We want to get it out to everyone. That is my primary focus. Everybody needs Emulin. I don't care if you're a baby or you're ready to go into the grave, you know, you need to have Emulin. Why is that? Because it actually is needed for proper carbohydrate metabolism. It's needed. It's not just something we found out in the wild that take this, it'll help you with weight loss or something. No, every time there is a sugar load in a fruit or vegetable, like in citrus, like in pineapple, nature has also provided this carbohydrate manager, the components that are in Emulin. It's always there. If there's sugar, there's also the components of Emulin. So it was meant that we as humans, any mammal actually, even your pets, as you consume carbohydrates, you should also be consuming Emulin. And therefore, your blood sugar is maintained properly. Without Emulin, your blood sugar spikes up when you eat refined sugars. And if you're not careful, this can lead to some disease conditions. Also, inflammation is the same way. You know, inflammation is, we talk about it as a kind of a bad thing. Oh, inflammation. Even the word means you're on fire. You're red and it's hot. And then when that was first discovered, they thought you had a fire burning inside you. And that's what they said, you are inflamed, you're on fire. Well, now we know what's really going on is when the body detects any type of an insult, a poison, or a splinter, a bee sting, anything like this, it turns, that's coming from your immune system, it turns on inflammation. It floods the area with blood. Your capillaries expand. Those little soldiers in your body come out and see what is the problem. It tries to dilute the poison, destroy the poison, or sequester, put the poison away into your fat tissue. And that's the purpose of inflammation. It's the first line of defense to get rid of any type of poison. Well, without a manager, a manager that you were meant to have, the inflammatory system can get out of control, and it keeps on being inflamed. It keeps sending the soldier out. Eventually, your body ends up attacking itself. So without a regulator there, which Emulin, without the regulator, your immune system kind of goes haywire. So with the products such as Emulin, your immune system is managed. So who needs Emulin? Everybody. Everybody needs proper blood sugar management, carbohydrate management. Everybody needs their immune system managed. If you're a baby, you're growing. I say as soon as a child gets on solid food, you can start giving them Emulin. And then as you become adolescent, of course, now look at all those changes going through your body, occurring in your body. As you go through adolescence, you absolutely need Emulin in your diet to help you develop properly. Then as you're a young adult, finally your bones are getting solid enough. You know, really don't mature physically until we're about 22 years old, when the end caps on the ends of your bones finally solidify. And so you need Emulin then. Okay, start to produce a family. You need your metabolism managed so it can develop properly, particularly women. Go into middle age. Oh, aches and pains. Well, you know, aches and pains are not normal. We get older and we say, you get out of bed, oh man, you know, I'm so stiff. Or you sit in a chair for a couple hours and you can hardly move. Or you try to go out and play and you get bruised. This is not normal. One of the reasons this occurs to us is because we do not have the proper management system in our body. We don't have Emulin. And I'll tell you folks, with Emulin you have less pains, less aches. Emulin doesn't cure anything. It cures no diseases whatsoever. So we're not saying that we cure arthritis or any disease whatsoever. But what happens is that your body is supported, your own immune system, your own growth systems, your own regulation of sugar. It is supported, and it's required, Emulin is required to support those systems, and therefore you don't get the aches and pains. The cartilage stays useful. So I want to say everybody needs Emulin, and I am very pleased to be able to bring Emulin to this great company, Valentis. And I'm here today, as I told you, down to alternative laboratories to look at how we're manufacturing this product under the best, most pristine scientific methods possible. And I hope that you, like me, will come to love Emulin.